Hey everybody, this video I'm going to talk about how I moved across the country and tips for you if you are thinking about doing the same. Things to think about, write out a list. There's a lot that I didn't plan on, and I just want to share with you what I think might be helpful. First things first is deciding where you want to go. After that, of course, is looking for employment. You want to look in the area to see what type of work you could do. If you could just carry your current job over into your new town. I am a registered massage therapist, and so I knew there's lots of spas in the area, so I just checked to see what the demand was, and it was high. After you have talked with either potential employers or at least did your research to know that there are jobs available, you need to find a place to live. I just went on Kijiji. I found a condo. It was a 2-bedroom with a den, and it was perfect for the kids and I. I just wanted it for 6 months to start. So after you've researched a job and you've researched places to live and the rental, then you need to figure out what you're doing with the things that you have at your house or at your current place. I have a house and I rented it out. I sold all of my furniture. I got rid of it all and packed up the car. I just had a car and a top carrier for my kids and I. We just packed our essentials, our ski gear, our clothes. The condo that we rented was partially furnished. Everything in the kitchen was there. We had a couch, but we didn't have any beds. So once we got here, I just went on the marketplace and found beds that were secondhand, and got my kids to help me load it up in the car and carried it into the condo. So we made do with very little things moving across the country. Then I had to enroll my daughter into school. So we did that in Ontario, and just to make sure what kind of classes she could take. And there was a tour before school started, and we went, got to see her classes and sort of get adjusted to her new school. She was so nervous. I took some pictures of her for her first day of school. She was terrified, but she did it. I was so proud of her.
I kind of forget where I'm going.
You're gonna do great. So originally when I moved here, it wasn't to move here permanently. It was just for 6 months. Once I decided to move here permanently, I had to figure out what to do about my car because it was registered in Ontario. So I needed to go and register my car here in Alberta, and of course you need to get it safety checked. So then I had to make sure that the car was in full working order with no cracks or anything in the windshield, which is a big deal here in Alberta because everybody has a cracked windshield. So I'm glad I was able to get that done before my windshield got cracked, because I did in fact get cracked. And that was a big process and expensive, but once your car is all registered, you get new license plates and you get a new license. Then you have to go get a new health card number. So had to go to that office, get a new health card number, and then you have to find your doctors, you have to find dentist, chiropractor. So there's all the little things that you have to do: your utilities, your mail, your cell phone. I changed my cell phone number. You don't have to do that, but I just wanted, when I called businesses here, that my Alberta number would come up and not an Ontario number. And I don't know, people just sort of take you seriously when you are actually a resident. Anyways, that is my short story of how I moved across Canada. If there's anything else I can think of, or any other tips that you can think of if you've ever done that process before, just let me know in the comments below.